Good morning everybody, it's Sunday the 13th of February and it's really early in the morning and I've decided to pop in and do this live now because something's been going around in my head for the last 24 hours and I couldn't leave it alone even though I'm supposed to be taking a week off because I have just finished the delivering the January 22 version of my Preparing for Successful Weight Loss programme. And it went very well, even though I ended up getting COVID towards the end of it and had a chest infection all the way through, which I'm still trying to shake, hence why I'm taking this week off. But what I decided, because it's been my plan all along to develop a kind of like a do-it-yourself version of the programme where you don't need to attend live sessions, you can just go through and watch recordings at your own pace, do the assignments at your own pace and at a lower cost, which obviously makes it more affordable. Obviously with the lower cost you then don't get the support from me that you would if you were doing the group version or the one-to-one version. But I'm also aware that putting something like that together is going to take me quite a lot of time because I want to make sure it's nicely polished and, you know, all the recordings are run smoothly with no kind of ers and ums and all of that sort of thing that I tend to do when I'm doing live things. Yeah, like I'm doing now. And it just made me think, I've got all of this material that I've now got all in one place. I had it from when I did the last course, but obviously I've updated things a little since then. And so I thought, how can I make this available to people? So what I've decided to do is to, the polished version that I'm going to be working on this year and will be out later this year is going to be £49 instead of £149, which is what the group programme costs. But because that's not ready yet, and I have all of these resources that are available sitting there that are you know, could be used, I'm going to make that available as kind of like my practice run version of the programme, and of the DIY programme that is, and that is going to be available for £29 instead of £49, so that people can still benefit from it. So basically what's included in that is that there are actually 17 videos on the playlist, and of those, 8 of those are the actual formal sessions. Obviously there are recordings of a group that was delivered to a group, so obviously there will be things in it that are historic now and that are not happening, even though I may say they're happening in the video, so obviously people would have to bear that in mind. But the content of everything that I go through is exactly what's going to be in the you know, the pre-recorded version that I'm going to be working on later in the year. So you know, as far as the benefits go, there is no less benefit from doing it that way than doing it when I get the you know, the polished version done. That's just going to look slicker and run a bit more slickly, and everything might just look a bit more nicely designed, but the content is going to be the same. So if you want to save a bit of money and you want to get going on your weight loss, and you perhaps need some help and you've been thinking about working with me but can't quite stretch to the budget, and perhaps you don't want to commit to you know, particular days of attending live sessions and doing the assignments, then this could be a really good stopgap for you. And I've also been thinking about how can I make it more effective in terms of, obviously, you know, if you sign up for a programme, it's still down to you to actually do the work and do, you know, watch the videos, do the work. And there is also a private Facebook group that is set up specifically for the programme, so you would have access to join that, and that's where all of the resources are as well. So you could use that and talk to other people in that group, so you'd get some support that way. But what I was also thinking of is whether I don't know whether I'm going to do this, is that if people then after doing the programme want some extra support with some coaching, for example, because it's great to kind of help you to know exactly what it is you need to do, but where we all obviously need help is with implementation. You know, implementation is actually, you know, when you actually get the stuff done, because we know what we need to do. is getting it done. The programme will really help you to know exactly what you want to do versus all of the confusion that's out there and perhaps things you've tried before that haven't worked for you, and perhaps not being really familiar with, you know, what's been holding you back. It will really help you to uncover all of those things. So it's going to be great for helping you reach that point where you're absolutely ready to start losing weight. But, you know, there's life, isn't there? Life gets in the way and it can get really hard. And even though on the programme you're going to be given a lot of tools to support you with dealing with real life while trying to lose weight, you know, we can all benefit from a bit of extra support. So if you decided to do the programme for £29, and I'm opening up this offer to anyone who's paid for my programme in the past, I will give you a £29 credit off coaching if you decide at the end of doing the programme that you want to have some coaching with me. And don't forget, the coaching is, for most people, quite a short-term thing. It's not something that people need to do for a long time. Some people, obviously, it really does depend on what your needs are, but you know, short-term coaching can be very, very effective in terms of getting you going on the right path. So just have a think about that and see whether it's something that you might like to do, the programme for £29. Going to be, if I get time today, I'm going to be sharing it today. Otherwise, it is going to have to wait till I get back, because I do need this week off. So I just wanted to let you know that this is what I've been working on over the last 24 hours, because I couldn't get it out of my head. And I thought, I just got to get this on my website, get it ready, and so it's there. And then once I get back from my break, I'll obviously talk about it properly. But in the meantime, it's there if anybody wants to start using it, and let me know how you get on with it. So it basically gives you access to the playlist and all of the resources, so all of the assignments, all of the slides, and the Facebook group that will give you a bit of peer support. And so there's 8 videos that are the actual sessions, and then there are some other videos that support what I talk about in the sessions, and so they're all there. And it just seems a bit of a waste if I don't make it available to you. So there we go. And so I am going to be off for the next week, and I have scheduled some posts for the daily challenge for you to keep going with. Please do support each other, and I probably will still pop into the group, if I'm honest, because it's really difficult, because being on Facebook, it's hard to not to join in with things. But I'm going to be quite strict with myself in terms of not getting too drawn down the rabbit hole. And I will be back in action at full speed on the 21st of February. So I'll see you then. Take care and have a lovely Valentine's Day if you're doing anything nice. If you are not, and you don't forget, you know, it's a good time to give yourself a little bit of self-love. So I'll see you on the 21st. Bye.